Red Renegade 20 column.
Hello.
And he will be helping our projects that we're working on, and we'll get those posted up whenever we get them done. And so now we'll let Valentine take us away on the questions and how they're going to be.
Okay, well, I have 10 questions, and there's 5, I think there's 5 would you rather, and then 5 push the button questions, although they may not sound like it. And the order that we're going in is Salt, Hero, Rich, and Renegade.
Woohoo!
That's the last.
Ha!
That's what you get, Salt.
You're
for
already
being so
full of
salty.
yourself. Shh! I can't help it.
Okay, first question, and it's a would you rather. And I had the boys research this video game beforehand so that there's
God.
context. Would you rather cut your pinky finger off and play whatever game you choose, or keep your fingers, all of them, and play only Atari's 1980s version of E.T. the rest of your life?
So I lose my pinky, get to play
Salt.
whatever I want. Or I keep all my fingers and play E.T.
Yes.
And this is a would you rather.
Yes.
Okay, even though I don't use my pinkies much, I'm not gonna just throw them away. Wait, wrong. I don't use my pinkies much, and I'll be gladly not to have them to play whatever I want, because from what I heard, just from our, previous conversation, that is probably a horrible game, and I don't think I could sit and put myself through that. So I think I will lose my pinkies and play whatever I want.
Okay. Hero?
This is a pretty straightforward one. Would I rather keep my pinkies and my beautiful pinkies, and
Oh, they're beautiful.
People are like, dang, look at those pinkies.
well, I'm already missing other parts of my body as it is as it stands.
Whoa.
So,
Back to the question.
Yeah, let's keep it on the questions.
well, and let's see here. So there's that aspect to look at. Let's see here. Keep them and play ET. Well, based on the gameplay that I watched, there's not a whole lot in that game. I mean, we complain about lack of content now. Everyone, just look up ET Atari 86, I believe it was what it is.
Yeah,
and,
I think
and
so.
Just watch that gameplay for a moment, and you'll understand the way lack of content, like non-existent type of content. And then I miss out on the big game. So, yeah. Now, is it both pinkies or pinky?
It's pinkies, so both.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm clear on how many pinkies I'm missing.
Both of them.
Miss both pinkies. Good positive news is at least it's pinkies and not the thumbs, because if it was the thumbs, it'd be a whole different story.
I didn't want to be that brutal with it.
Yeah. So I think I'd rather deal with no pinkies for the rest of my life and be able to enjoy games and be able to look forward to games versus being stuck in the Atari age and people look at me and like, bro, get out of the Stone Age. Get out of prehistoric age.
But that's the fun. No.
Okay, Rich?
Well, lose my pinkies or keep them. Like I said, that's how the gameplay is. Like, it's when after doing a little more research, like game after I did some research on it, because I don't know what answers you're asking me, and I found out that game was also made in like 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
How is the
Ooh, that
game
makes
made
it
in 5 days?
That just makes it even worse.
Have you seen Game Jam?
I have not.
But yeah, they made that game in 5 days. But anyways, back to what I was going to ask, like, with me being a programmer, I use the keyboard a lot.
Not the pinkies.
So
Anything but the pinkies.
I'm
pinkies
sorry.
are so
I'm
important to me with programming. But at the same time, I'd rather not play that game. It looks like I want to play it anyways, but it doesn't mean that's not the only game I want to play. So I can lose my pinkies, get artificial pinkies, and I'm good to go.
Mechanical.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'll
There's
lose my
always a
pinkies.
way around the questions.
I'll mechanical pinkies. So
We'll
programming
find
is so
a way.
easier, and I'll be around way.
You like add-ons to your pinkies, like it can also be like a little pencil or like a laser pointer.
Becomes 5 more fingers, so I can have a total of.
Well,
I
to
just
be
love
fair,
it.
it said no pinky. It didn't specify, or nor was it clear that you could go on back and add prosthetic pinkies.
I wasn't clear, so I guess
Pinky tiny.
you can't get robotic
Balls.
pinkies. But I would love to see like how much that would be, and would that be an elective surgery or a surgery like provided by your insurance company? Because then you're talking about spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars versus, you know, like I don't know.
Just
Well,
for
it
two
depends
fingers.
on how it happened.
Right.
Because if it happened at work, you can also get workers' comp.
Well, you see, doctors, there's this question, and
Next to know, my pinkies
Part of
were
the
gone.
job description.
Renegade.
okay, I want you to know, as soon as you asked this question, I went around my entire house and was like really picking up things, just like, can I actually go without my pinkies?
You did not.
Jesus.
I
Jesus,
honestly
renegade.
did. I was like
Oh
being
my
very
God.
quiet about it. I was just like, so
Jeez.
after figuring out that I can do a lot of things without my pinkies, I think I'm gonna go with that one.
You know, I don't know whether to be disappointed or proud about that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You can do a lot without your pinkies.
Apparently.
That's true.
Until I gotta
Oh.
type stuff.
I mean,
I mean,
well, even
I
then,
mean,
I still
I
don't use my
mean-
pinky.
You even kind of like use your pinky to hold the controller. It'd be a little bit awkward to.
Not really.
Actually, here's a fun fact about me. I
Do
don't
both.
use my pinkies whenever I'm holding my controller. I actually have my pinkies out
Really?
right now.
I wonder if that's a girl thing. I don't know. Oh well. Next question.
I'm gonna stop you for a second. If I start randomly laughing for no reason, it's because I'm reading the comments on the side. Because when I'm streaming, I can
Okay.
actually sit and read the comments. So if I start laughing for no reason, making a side comment, I am completely sorry, and I'm not trying to interrupt.
It's okay.
That's the whole thing about streaming.
Duly noted. Yeah, it's
we-
kind of
we,
raw.
we have
Yeah.
a lost soul watching the stream with us.
Okay, next question. And Salt, you're first.
Oh God.
Would you rather?
So
Would you
sorry.
rather have $1 billion and never touch, play, watch video games again, or only earn $1,500 a month the rest of your life and have unlimited access to video games and consoles?
Okay, now see. Okay, how much money was it at first?
At first, it's $1 billion, but you can never touch, play, watch video games again in your life. You'd have to like totally give it up, like a bad habit.
Now see. I would rather have the 1,500 a month and play and watch and do whatever I want, because you do have no idea like how enjoyable this is and how much more calm and relaxed I am. Believe it or not, I can be a calm person, you guys. No one seems to understand that.
What?
Yeah, no, I think I would probably go a little bit crazy if I wasn't able to. I mean, because think about it, I have too much fun, and this is probably one of the fewer interactions I do aside from being at work and whatnot. So I think I will take the second option with the 1,500 a month for the rest of my life and being able to still do what I like to do. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's a
It's
that's
not
a
a
lot
lot, actually.
Well, if you think about it,
500.
I know. 1,500. I know what 1,500 is. I'm talking about the billion. Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh.
But I mean, I would rather have the 1,500 and do whatever I want than to have $1 billion. And not being able to do it.
Okay, Hero?
Okay, now let's break the numbers down.
Oh,
So
god.
making
Oh my god,
1,500
here we go. Here's a math problem.
Yeah, I'm looking at it more from a math standpoint. So I'm making either 1,500 a month, which equates to $18,000 a year.
Oh my god.
So that means
I told you, it's not that much.
I can't support myself. There is no way I can support myself. And be able to
Depends on
live
how picky you
in
are.
that type
I
of
am a simple man.
Okay, I was
That's
renting
the
an
point.
apartment, 3-man apartment, and it was about $500 a month for that. So now I'm already down to $1,000 for the rest of the month, and that's not. Now I got $1,000 to split between car insurance, cell phone payments. If I want to have Netflix, that as well. I mean, that drains quick. And that's not including the bills for groceries and how much I'm spending on groceries and how I'm eating out, and having times for other things if I want to go to movies or be able to go visit people. And gas money, and have unlimited access to games, or have $1 billion. On the flip side, though, you did say I can only make, or my income is 1,500, right?
It is $1,500 a month, period. Like
Period.
$1,500 a month. So
So I
if you
can't
make
take
anything
that money
extra,
and
it's
invest it.
gone.
Okay, so there goes the
Yeah.
investing route. Okay. I have to weigh the options here.
I know.
And have unlimited play. Now, does that mean it's included with the unlimited play? Does that mean they...
Right?
Probably not. Okay, ouch, that hurts a lot.
By
Okay.
the way, Lost Soul, Ryan puts a lot of thought into every single possible question. So this is gonna
Yeah.
be quite normal. This is why we stream this, because it takes a while to get through this all.
Sometimes
Sorry,
I
I would
would
honestly-
an answer.
I would sacrifice that and take the $1 billion, and then I can use that $1 billion elsewhere and be able to use that and invest it, because just as I can have $1 billion, then I can do stuff with that $1 billion and be able to live life comfortably.
Okay.
So, I would
So is
sacrifice
that your
it.
answer?
I would sacrifice it just that way I can have a life.
He's locking in the
Right.
answer.
He's locking in.
Holy
Rich?
crap.
Well, her okay, to be fair, guys, her questions are pretty straightforward.
I know.
There's not a lot of gray.
And
I
you
know,
still
I'm
and
sorry.
you still turn it into a paragraph long answer.
We could be meaning give him. He only says so many words, like giving like within 10 seconds, give you your answer.
Okay, you can only say 200 words. Go.
Oh god. Okay, we're getting slightly
Okay,
off traffic.
So only I can make $1,500. That doesn't mean if I get other means, like a family member. Loopholes, come on. Because
But
it
you
means
only
like
get $1,500 a month, period.
I
Like, doesn't matter
only
how
get
you get it.
$1,500 a month. Someone else could make more than I'm worth.
Can't make more.
I
No.
can't. No, somebody
I
else
can only
can.
make 1.5K. That doesn't mean he can't get married and his wife makes more.
No.
His income's fixed.
You didn't say that.
Oh,
You didn't say
man.
that.
Didn't say
You
that.
did not say that.
His income's
Ah, okay, fine. You can marry some rich broad and get around my question, dang it.
Whoa!
Think
that was
about this. We have to find a way around it.
I don't find a way around.
Let's
I don't
find a way
find.
around it.
See, I don't find a way around it. I just go with the options given to me.
Well, no, that was my thought. I was like, okay, that's about that much money. Like you mentioned, like that's not a whole lot. I really couldn't support a family with that. It's like, wait, family, my wife. She
No
can
one
bring
said
in the
you had
money
to
and
have
I
a
say, oh,
family.
I'm doing stuff. No, but
You be the stay at
It's one
home.
of my
You be
goals in life.
you be the stay at home dad.
exactly.
Renegade?
Because
Wait.
well, I wasn't
Your
done
turn?
explaining all my logic behind it all. Just
Oh,
what I'm
Jesus.
also thinking is like, I'm also thinking about going to video game designing. So if I can't play video games, I can't design video games.
Right.
Thus, that would be my answer.
So would you settle
So
for the
if it-
billion?
I would settle for the 1,500 because of the career option I'm thinking about. And thus, I will find someone, maybe someone that has a decent career idea. You can make the money then to support.
And
Unless we can use the
but
money
what
I
if you
make
found
to
somebody
pay all
who
the
couldn't?
bills.
oh
Find
well.
ways to find ways
Right.
to
You
make
know, some people think love is supposed to be the criteria.
Before Renegade, before you,
Lost Soul brings up a nice
so
point.
that's what I was about to say. But Renegade, before you give your answer, you need to ask this question so she can explain it. Lost Soul says, "Wait, do you pay for games and consoles out of the 1,500, or is that separate?"
No, it's like you accepted this choice and now like you are shipped from Xbox and PlayStation and all the different Capcom and Square Enix. Everybody ships you at least one copy of everything. Consoles, video games, everything.
So you essentially get them for free whenever they come out.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
No, that just made your choice even that much harder.
Yeah, I know. Listening to all of y'all talk, and then I'm the last. I'm just like, oh, I decide on this, and then Aaron brings that up. I'm like, oh wait. Now I don't know.
Leave it
And
to
then
Rich to
frickin-
screw you over.
That
Leave it to
also
you to screw him
made me
over.
kind of lean. So.
Oh, why is it my fault?
Because you give a 2-page essay on every question.
Not every question. It depends on the question. Depends on the answer.
75% of the questions.
I mean, but I also have this in mind. Speaking about to the future, I probably won't actually have all that time to play games like I do right now.
Well, I mean, being retired, you got all the time in the world. But carry onward way.
Name
Priorities.
how many 80-year-old men do you see playing?
Correction.
frickin'
My
Monster
boss.
Hunters?
Correction. My boss, when I was still working in the front, he plays Final Fantasy 15, and he's almost 80-something years old, and
Well.
works 6 days a week, and tends to a garden, and plays golf on his days off. So you tell me.
Aw.
Well, dang it! Now you bring up that. Now I have to rethink again.
I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, continue.
Yes, that means you can keep March 3.
Hey, you started by saying
No,
that. What
I'm
is your
still
question?
gonna go with what I was originally going with. I'm not gonna do it like play games the rest of my life. I'm gonna actually like raise a family, do all that stuff, make sure they have enough money, and obviously that money ain't gonna be worth piss and distance. So now
So $1 billion.
that's gonna be my option. Yes.
Okay. Now the next 3 questions aren't would you rather or push the button questions. I cheated.
How do you cheat?
What?
But they're still fun.
How do you cheat? Wait, now I'm confused. Okay,
Don't question it. Don't question it.
I'm not. I'm just
Just go with
confused.
it.
This is her edition. She can
This
do
is
whatever
my
the heck she
edition.
wants.
Let it happen.
Mwahaha, my edition.
Evil edition.
The Evil Queen edition.
Oh, that was great.
Bow
Cheetos.
down. That's going to feel.
Okay. Salt.
Yes.
If you could have if you could have a dinner and conversation with any game character as if they are real, who would you eat and converse with and why?
God dang, why questions?
They're like essay questions.
That I know, but do you not understand how difficult of a question that truly is?
Oh, come on. I already
No.
know the answer.
Okay, then you go, because I have to think about this for a minute.
No, your answer is going to be like no questions asked.
Okay, no. Do you know how many different game characters there are? You know how many different games I've played?
You must choose one.
I know. God, this is a fairly difficult question for as simple as it is. Simplicity can be complex.
Hey. I told you guys.
can I answer this question further down the line after they have? So I need this a little bit more thought.
I'll allow it. Hero?
Okay, let's see here.
That's a good question.
Any game character. Well, I wouldn't want to be with Mario or anyone.
I'm just picturing you eating spaghetti with Mario.
Here we
Good.
go.
Let's see here. There's that to think about. No, that wouldn't seem as fun. Let's see here. Cloud seems pretty cool, but there's also Noctis. There's also Sora. Okay.
Of course, he goes to the Final Fantasy.
Hey.
Oh, there's also Aloy. Let's see here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't see him up here. Oh, God.
Fine.
You know, I would think the speaker, like Cora, would probably be pretty cool. That stuff.
Nice
Actually, no, if I'm
muscle.
gonna go for that, if I'm gonna go for that route, I'm gonna just pick from just different game franchises. If it was from the Final Fantasy series, I would go with Cloud, just cause. If I was gonna go from the Destiny franchise, I would go with Cade, cause I'm just picturing dinner with that guy.
Who?
That would
Okay,
be
who
pretty
won it?
dope.
I don't know, he can't eat. So you be more
Well, yeah, you
eating if
can.
he's watching you.
Don't you guys remember in the trailer he talked about his favorite ramen shop? Well, his second favorite.
But he
And
also
that-
mentioned things like, man, this is my stomach drop, even though I don't have a stomach.
That is a very good point, Lost Soul. That is a very good point.
What?
Made a comment saying Ignis can cook for you.
Yeah, that brings up a good point. Let's see here.
I feel like
Have
this
my
is
other
like a
character.
corner booth and you're filling it with game characters.
That's essentially what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, you said A, not a booze.
Well,
Well, he's,
no,
he's
I'm
showing his
going,
selection.
I'm going through my selection. I'm eliminating and figuring out who from that selection would I go with. Come on, you guys gotta follow my logic here.
Hey, I'm the one with logic, kinda.
Alright, it's more of the salt logic. Salt.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Now
Last
watch my
Supper
channel.
style. Oh my god, that's great. Sorry. Okay, we need to get this question moving on because yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying to go with. I was thinking Dark Souls. Who from Dark Souls would I be?
Oh god.
Ooh. He would be a fun guy. The guy
Fun
who
guy?
dresses like an onion.
Oh god, what the
Forget
fuck is
his
his name?
Yeah.
Wait, what are y'all talking about? Who?
Wow.
Onion Knight.
Oh, gosh, I'm pretty sure it starts with a C.
It is, I think. But I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of his name either. Yeah.
But I
Okay.
think at the end of the day, I think I would have to go with Cade. I think at the end of the day, just because of the stories. I mean, come on, the stories that he would have to tell, and that. I mean, it'd be hilarious.
I gotta sharpen
to
my
be with
weapon.
him. Just to be with him at the there at dinner. Yeah, Cloud would be cool, but he probably wouldn't talk a whole lot.
No, he really wouldn't.
Yeah. But Cloud? You think he would talk a lot?
No, not at all. No.
Yeah, I think
He's a man of few words.
Locking it in, I would probably go with Cade. Cade 6.
Okay. Rich?
I really have no idea. I've been trying to rack my brain about what could I do.
There's no loophole in this one, though.
He's angry.
No. He's angry. I
He
forgot
can't
what to
find one.
say.
Oh no! I'm not angry. You guys
No,
haven't
not
seen
you.
nothing yet.
Fluffy's angry. Fluffy's angry. Sorry.
I might just go with Final Fantasy 5 in the Final Fantasy world. probably go with Luna. Because she's a very kind-hearted person. She goes out of the way for Noctis and or there's a third Luna Final Fantasy 15 could also be the exact same Luna for Final Fantasy 10. So I'll go and probably have dinner with her because who she is and her personality and how kind she is, and just see what made her who she was moving forward.
And try to steal her from Noctis. I see your angle. Okay, player.
No.
What's your angle?
God, it becomes the main character.
Spoiler. She dies.
Why would they do
Wow.
such a thing?
End of spoiler.
For anyone who hasn't played, by the way,
Thanks.
sorry for that.
I haven't
Yeah,
finished
that's
it
fine.
yet.
For all you know, he could be lying to you. You never know.
Now, why would
It
he
could
lie
be.
about such a thing? What's his angle?
So that would be my
Renegade?
answer.
Oh wait, what was your answer?
Luna.
Luna Freya.
Aw. I like Luna. Renegade?
No. If Renegade has
Who
to
would
sink for
I
a moment, we can
pick?
go back to Salt.
Yeah, because I've had time to think. I know that's scary.
Oh, you...
No. Salt, thank you.
yeah, hit it in its pinky finger.
Okay, calm down. You don't have to scream at us. Are you passing for a minute? Or
I
do
would. No, I'm pretty sure I know who I want.
Who?
Riku from Final Fantasy X.
Ooh, yeah!
I've actually never played that one. I haven't
It's
played.
so good.
I haven't played 9,
Gasp.
10, 11, 12, or 14.
10 was
Or
my
Lightning
favorite for a really
Returns.
long time.
The reason why I picked Riku was because I like how energetic she was.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly
like
liked her more than, I don't even remember the main girl's name. What was it, Yuna?
Luna.
Yeah. No, it was Yuna.
With a
Yeah,
Y.
I actually liked Riku more than her. I mean, yeah, I also liked Lulu, but Riku was just
She's
the
kinda
first one
dark.
that I was just like, hey, she's dark, but I love her.
Right. Salt?
All right. After giving this some thought and whatnot, and you know, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, sir. I would actually have to go with Noctis from F15. And after playing Dissidia and playing through the story, I just love his personality. He doesn't care. Stop it, cat biting me. Sorry.
World problems.
My cat's next to me. But no, his personality, I like it. He did the entire time of watching through the city. He doesn't even want to be. He's like, can I just go home? I don't want to do this. Why am I here? He's
That
like
sounds
me.
a short dinner.
He's like me. He really doesn't want to
Get
get out
off the
much. Okay, I would rather have somewhat of a conversation than like just crickets in the background.
You know what's funny about waiting till, the end of the question is that now you're up again. So it's like a
Yeah, I
double
know.
shot, like,
I know. I thought about this too.
Double shot of espresso, please. But in this case, double shot of salt.
Hey,
Double shot of salt.
that's deadly.
Now
Your
I'm
cat is
bored about
punishing
these
you for not
questions.
picking prompto. Hey, she is not punishing me. I am messing with her when she's sleeping. More specific, I'm messing with her
Okay.
stomach, and stop. Okay, I'm good.
Alright. This one was kind of inspired by one of our gifs, or not gifs, memes in the
Oh
message.
god. Oh god.
Which I just joined today.
Which you just, yeah. You're face to face with the Beetlejuice, or whatever it's called.
Oh god.
The
No
the
god, the
terrorist.
B-10 bomber, no.
Your
Beetlejuice
last
is
weapon
actually his
you
name.
played. Your last weapon you played in any game is what you have to defeat it. You cannot run. You cannot hide. You have to fight it. Do you survive? Why or why not?
I am dead. Because we all know I've been using the freaking Nagante claws for a while, and I cannot get close to that thing to save my life, so I am screwed to the wall.
Okay, Hero.
This is great because I'm currently playing Destiny 2 as my warlock. So that means I have weapons. So I am running with a hand cannon, living memory, along with a sidearm, the Eulogy S14, and the Sins of the Past rocket launcher. And I'm a warlock, so I got my super abilities and my grenades and that. So this is just great for me. So I think I can take this guy down no problem because I got myself ballistic weapons.
Nice. I wish I was playing Destiny too. Rich?
Does it take down that one creature with the weapons I have on my character right now, if I understand it correctly?
Yeah, like the last weapon you played in any game, the last game you touched.
And then I get to bring him as level 25 with light up 21, so I think I'm good.
I don't think I will succeed very well. Well, I don't know. If I'm using a bow right now, I would be in better shape, but I'm not.
Where'd you wait? I thought you were playing Type 0. Type 0.
I'm not playing Type 0. I just finished what I wanted to do. So I will be switching Type 0 shortly.
Renegade?
Yes.
Okay, so the weapon I'm running with, because I'm obviously on Monster Hunters as well, is Devastation's Thorn, which is a charge blade, and hell yes, I would kick its butt. For the sheer fact I am a badass. I have fought this thing with this weapon before, and I have won. I went up against 2 of them with this weapon and won.
Wow.
Overconfidence.
Thank you.
That's how he died.
Okay.
If I went on my tombstone whenever I die, I just wanted to say wrecked.
You know, I feel like I'm the only. I feel like I'm the only. I feel like I'm the only one. Are you though, Renegade? Are you though? From Lost Soul.
I literally start off all my intros in my videos with, "Hey everybody, it's your favorite redheaded badass."
I feel like I'm the only one that's screwed into the dirt.
Yeah, you are. You are. I'm the one that can bring
if I had to fight in the armor I'm wearing, yeah, I might be a little messed up because I have horrible fire resistance.
I'm a blasting.
But we didn't say we had to go with armor, just the weapon.
Yeah, she said just weapons.
It's true.
I am so screwed. I'll be scratching it. I'll be giving a freaking Bailey rubs and just dying a second later because I pulled the pin.
Pulled the pin on that grenade.
Too late.
Okay. Next question.
I don't know, Russell. You have to go check out Renegade's channel and watch one of the videos. A hero emerges, and you see what happens.
Or we could refer back to the whole Dark Souls 3 funny moments when he keeps getting smacked by a tail.
If only you had a tail.
Actually, coming out later this week is going to be Dragon Tales.
Oh god.
Yes.
And that's with me, Salt, and Hero. I don't think that you were there, Rich.
Rip.
Shit.
Too legit to quit.
Next question. If you could make any video game into a well-made movie, which game would you choose?
Ooh. I swear.
And of course, why?
Oh god damn it! My biggest nemesis of all. Why?
You know the reason why he has to lie in there, right? It's because of me.
I know.
I know, I learned.
Dang it, she learns all too well. If I had to make any video game into a well-known movie, and what would it be, and
well-made movie, which game would it be?
God damn it. You know, this question shouldn't be as difficult sounding as it is, but coming from me and playing a multitude of games, you know how difficult that is?
Yeah, that's
Since
why I
games
asked it.
now have
Yeah,
mini movies.
I know. I am a mini movie.
That's what she said.
And do I really need a why? Thank you, Lost Soul. Thank you. Any game in... God.
I was raised by a teacher. Why is, like, all I know?
I know! I purposely hated
And
questions
why?
like that in school because of the and why, or explain your answer. I don't know.
I know, I was a great TA.
Teacher's
Sounds
assistant.
like a personal problem.
Yeah,
I think,
I had to write pop quizzes.
any game...
If you could make any video game into a well-made movie, which game would it be, and why?
Oh, God. That... I got this, eventually.
Would you like us to skip you?
Yes, because I have
Again.
too many games running through my mind. It's like, holy shit.
Okay. Okay.
Please
Hero.
write a 2-page essay on the prompt.
Please
Ooh, okay.
write that.
Any game.
See, even I'm not stumped. I'm the only one stumped.
Dark Souls would be cool to see made into a movie.
Ooh, yeah, like
Ooh, that would be a good movie. I'd
That
watch
would
Due
be a
Thursday
good
on her
movie.
desk by noon.
Shut up, Salt.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. If you want to read the comments, bring up the video.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Okay,
keep
so
going.
Dark
Whoa,
Souls
that
would
was
make
lag.
a good movie. Destiny, that would make a good movie franchise. I mean, you said like a well done movie, like so we're
Yes,
talking
oh.
top notch writers and everything. So
Yeah.
even Destiny would be a really good movie to watch. I mean,
Michael Bay.
the amount
Explosions.
of content and lore. Yeah, put Michael Bay in charge of special effects for explosions. You're good. But the amount of content and lore that's in Destiny, and just even Dark Souls alone, in the entire franchise that they can do, even Bloodborne would be an interesting movie to watch and to have. Once again, along the same lines, the amount of lore and that. Because you already have the Lara Croft games; those have been made in movies, and they're good movies, not like exactly like top notch and that. So I would have to choose between those three, but my first thought was Destiny. Just because of the rich environment that they've created and the different possibilities. I mean, you can follow the hunter, you can follow a warlock, you can follow a titan and what they go through. You can show how Zavala and Ikora and Cade came to be in their backstory and show all of that and why they're at where they're at when we join in Destiny. Or you can even show what the whole big thing with Gaul or Gary and his story. I mean, there's just so many stories that you can tell within the Destiny universe without having to make it all up because you have the lore. And even a Halo film, back when Bungie was in control of it, would be a really good thing because of the
There
amount of lore that
was
they have.
one that is on Netflix called Forward Unto Dawn. It wasn't that bad. I watched
that
it.
was Forward Unto Dawn was
I didn't like it.
made as a hype movie for Halo 4 or Halo 5. I don't remember which.
I think it
but
was
that's
4.
what it was.
It seemed like it's probably
it was for Halo
4.
4. It was Halo 4. It was there to create the hype and get people hyped for Halo 4. But if we're talking straight up pulling the Halo game, that would be another good movie to watch because of how that game is and the amount of lore that Bungie created for their Halo franchise. But I think I personally would lean towards the Destiny just because it fits very well in modern day cinematics and you probably would get people attention.
Good answer. Good answer.
The
Rich?
only concern I would have is the costume design. But if I have top-notch costume designs, then I don't have to
Well,
worry
I
about
mean,
that.
yeah, it'd be unlimited. Like, it'd be like the best movie ever. It's just like your perfect version of this movie coming out, like just for you, like the best.
Around, nothing never gonna get you. I'm done.
Oh my god. Too soon, man. Too soon.
So,
And Led Zeppelin would be in the would be in the trailers.
Right.
so my first thought with all this was a Zelda movie. Not like the TV show that was released, which like just go, well, excuse me, princess, like the entire time.
God damn it.
Like, if you watch the TV series, it's just
Unlimited broken, just like...
that's the first time I was like, a cool Zelda movie would be pretty cool. Because there's a lot of stuff you can put into the movie. Those are some amazing games.
There's a lot of content that you can put, and they have a lot of source material that they can pull from.
Yes.
Do that as well.
But then it comes down to then what game in the franchise.
I would go with the fan favorite.
Ocarina of Time. That's what I thought. Ocarina of Time with Twilight Princess was one of my two thoughts, and I'll probably go with more Twilight.
Is that your answer,
Really?
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, Twilight Princess.
Oh, okay.
I'll go with Twilight Princess.
Okay. Renegade?
Okay, I first want to point out, I'm sorry if I'm that good, Salt. Second off, this is actually a very difficult question for me, because I first went to like Pokemon because that's my favorite video game of all time. Then I was just like, that's been done
Several
too
times.
much.
Thank you.
So not Pokemon.
So then, okay, I'm going through my whole thought process because I'm wasting time. Anyway, so then I was just like Monster Hunters, but then I was just like, but Monster Hunters really isn't known for its story. It's just the fun of like fighting monsters and all that.
Right.
But could you imagine creating that story though?
I mean, you
Well-
can basically do it however you want. If
Well, you
play
missed-
any other Monster Hunter games, it varies.
Well, you missed the conversation we had with Random. About starting like our own
Anyway.
TV show with this crap.
Uh,
It may have
Oh,
for another
yeah.
time.
so,
Oh, Jesus, what?
so then I thought, you know what'd be a really cool movie? Kingdom Hearts.
Yes! I agree.
I would
That
love a
would
Kingdom
be
Hearts movie.
multi-franchise through and through. There's no way around that.
So Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, definitely.
Cool.
Awesome paddle montage
Okay.
for 2 hours.
We're on to the push the
Wait,
button questions.
no we're not. No we're not. You're coming back to me.
Salt?
Oh, you haven't gone yet. Okay, sorry.
I
See,
didn't
I'm really
forget.
bad at mine.
I didn't forget. Trust
Okay.
me. Okay, after thinking about this and every game I've played, I would have to go with Titanfall 2. I would
Ooh,
personally
that'd be
have to
good.
go with Titanfall 2. I loved the series, and Titanfall 2 was probably actually one of my favorite ones. And just the whole, sci-fi fighting thing. Yes, I understand we have Transformers, but I feel like having a Titanfall movie would probably be so much better. Because, I mean, who would not enjoy to have a giant mecha battlesuit that each has their own unique abilities and things like that? Oh my god, I gotta move.
Get
Sorry.
wrecked, Daora.
But no, I'd feel like that would be really well done, and the story that they had for Titanfall 2 was actually pretty good. It was intense. It had me kind of somewhat panicking in some situations, mainly because of the music itself and the thing was going on. I think that would actually be very good.
Okay.
Take Transformers and turn it into a whole new twist.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking kind of what you're saying. I mean, probably the campaign's probably what, only 4 hours. I mean, that's average campaigns these days is 4 hours. Just imagine just be able to take that and just flesh out those characters a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, because that story, there's a like, yeah, there's a lot of action. There's not a whole lot of downtime except for maybe the first couple episodes, but other than that, there's almost always fighting and action going on. Especially toward the end of it, it gets very hectic.
Okay. So now we're on to the push the button questions.
Salt
and this
again.
is good because there's no why.
Thank God.
We're past the whys.
You
Now we're on to the Z's.
remembered all my push.
There's my horrible joke for the day.
God damn it, Renegade.
Checking that off.
Come here, Fluffy. I got a bone to pick with you.
One per video that I'm in.
All right, Salt.
Yes.
You look exactly like your favorite game character, but the game character always hunts you down and tries to kill you. Push the button or not.
Repeat the first part to that question.
You look exactly like your favorite game character, but the game character always hunts you down and tries to kill you.
Ooh.
So you push the button and instantly you look like your favorite game character, whatever that is.
That sounds like that'd be a fun time. And I'm all about fun times and being stupid. I will push that button.
Wait, but who would you be?
You didn't say it. Oh my God, why? You didn't say that as the question.
I didn't say it. You don't have to.
I do not have to.
Obviously, there's trauma here.
I don't like thinking this late at night. You can't make me go in depth on questions.
Mind
shit.
you, it's 9:30 at night.
I know.
It's 9:30.
I know. And I'm still louder than ever. I really need to calm down.
Hero?
Favorite character?
Yeah.
Got too many. Actually, no. Do I really have a favorite character? Because I was just thinking, just to have fun with this, if I was to, I don't know, be my favorite character as myself in my Dark Souls games, then would I just be hunting myself down and try to kill me?
Yes.
Probably.
Well, then that wouldn't work.
You could take you.
It's not logical. It's just a question.
It's pepper nonsense.
He tries to make it logical.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
know.
I mean, if it's me and I'm like, hey, I'm my favorite character, I don't know, in like Bloodborne because make myself look awesome, then I'm basically hunting myself. So like, what do I have to fear? I have nothing to fear. Now, if I
You
was
fought
to say,
yourself.
I don't know. No.
But you would know yourself inside out, so
The
wouldn't
strongest
yourself
one
like
wins.
It would
predict
be,
what you were gonna do?
Actually, no. That actually, no. Would it? Because don't forget, in Ocarina of Time, you fought a Dark Link.
Yeah.
And there's a couple, and if you use any, as long as you weren't using your sword attack, you could beat them.
How the fuck do you...
You can pull out the hammer and the Mega
Sorry,
Hammer,
I
or you
haven't
can use
played.
Glenn's Fire. Like those were the two ways that you could beat Dark Link in the Water Temple.
Oh.
Oh
And
God, no
so,
one put this on
yeah.
private.
And so,
Random guest.
You're just gonna have to sit and listen then.
Yeah, we're
For the
recording
time
right
being.
now. Or broadcasting.
So, I think I may just push it just to see what would happen, and if I could just beat my favorite characters as it shifts and change over time.
I mean,
I'm just thinking about, like, you know, how would I fight? You know, let's just throw out Cloud out there or Sephiroth. How would me being Sephiroth? How would I fight Sephiroth, and how would I come out on top? I mean, that would be an interesting match to see. And then not to mention,
Wait, would
like,
you have the powers of this character?
you better
Yeah.
believe it. I mean, why would I not pick Sephiroth if I couldn't be like Sephiroth?
God, that was almost, yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was not
So,
paying attention to that.
I wasn't
Yeah,
either.
So that's kind of. I think that's what I would do. I think I would ultimately push the button just to see how the fight would play out against myself.
Would you stop? Fluffy.
Okay.
No.
Rich.
So I can turn to any video game character I want, but then it'll help me down.
And try
That's
to kill
what
you.
that's try to kill me. So I
Yes.
could end up dying in the process. My
Yes.
question is, my thought process is like, is there a video game character that I really want to become, and I have to end up killing them for say,
I make a lot of random noises, I'm sorry.
in order to keep being with them. My first thought was like, it's like that's cool, but sometimes like, but I'd rather not. I like who I am.
Hey, another
Yes,
horn.
becoming video game and getting about powers will be cool, but I like who I am, so I want to push the button.
Aw. Renegade.
Okay, I wanna first say off, like, I liked what Hero was saying at first when he would like be his own favorite character. That just sounds like such a great thing.
Right? I mean, could you just imagine running around as my character in Dark Souls that I have? I mean, come on. Me fighting my overpowered self? And all my magic skills that I have? I mean, could you
But
just
that makes me
imagine that
wonder,
duel?
what if it could go beyond Dark Souls? Like, what if I could be my character right now that I'm playing in Monster Hunters?
You could.
Yeet.
That shit. Ooh. Ooh. When I push that button.
Alright,
You are?
if Rich Numbers
That
gets
also
just
means I could
disappears.
defy, like, somehow this tiny man is carrying this giant shield and sword on his back. And can just hold it upright without even his arms bending or anything.
He will be back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd press that button.
Okay.
I'd be my character in here.
Alright. Next question. Do you get every new release of a video game before anyone else, but you always have to play alone? No multiplayer, only offline campaign. Would you push the button?
You're gonna have to repeat that question because I was not paying attention to half of that. I am sorry.
You're okay. You get every new release of a video game before anyone else, but you always have to play alone. No multiplayer.
Would I push the button?
Would you push the button? Yes.
Yes. And I can actually
So
give
you
a why
can-
this time.
Why?
Why?
What?
I know.
What?
You guys expect too much from me. No. Any reason why I
I would
would
expect too little.
anyway, reason why I would push the button this time is because, you know, being able to play a game by yourself without having any, you know, people ruining it, spoiling things like that, being able to play the campaign by yourself with no one, anything like that, you get a better experience in the feel of the game that way. If you're playing with, you know, friends for the first time and you've never played the game, I feel like the experience just isn't there and you won't get the full feel of the game that way. I feel like playing it by yourself, you not want to say a better understanding, because that can be completely wrong.
You find your playstyle.
Yes, and you understand the game a lot better when you're playing by yourself because you're more absorbed into it and you're not dealing with everything else around you or people distracting you. You grasp it a lot better. So I would push the button.
Okay. Hero?
Okay, so I get to play every new game,
Every new release of every video game.
but I
Feel
can't
like
do
it-
multiplayer.
But you can never do multiplayer. Yeah.
So, when are we gonna eat?
Well, that does create issues for certain games because certain games are created for multiplayer only,
Rip.
and they don't have the offline content, or it's very limited on the offline content, or if there is even offline content. So case in point, if I was to, I don't know, let's say Division. and I want to go in the dark zone. I can't go in the dark zone, and that's most of the end game content for a while in that game, and that because that is a straight up multiplayer area, and that was the only way for the longest time to get the gear and do things post game was going in the dark zone. Granted, later on they did fix that, but that would break your thing if I wanted to do that, because I would be limited in various aspects. Or also Destiny going in, because it's a multiplayer game. You can be roaming around and see other players. Yes, I can do the story by myself, but to do required things in Destiny 1, you had to do a strike in the campaign, and you, by default, you were matchmaking with another player. And so I would then have been stuck in that progression.
Right.
So I wouldn't press it just so that way I can get the game early and only be stuck to just solo play. Because if I was to take a look at the games like Battlefield, yeah, I have the offline story, but most of the game is centered around its multiplayer aspect of the game. And that's where the game is at. Even Star Wars Battlefront, most shooter games that, granted now you do have games like Final Fantasy where that just doesn't matter because that's how they're intended. So I'm ultimately limiting myself on where and what, so I wouldn't press this button.
Okay. Rich?
He DC'd, he'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay. Renegade?
So, it's me!
It's you!
It's the Mario!
And I would not press the button. Because, for the one fact, I am lonely and I want to play with others.
Aww.
Way to put yourself down, mate. Way to put yourself down.
No.
Well, it's just for... That's mainly the reason why I get certain video games now. I mean, yes, if I'm really into the video game or the franchise, I will get it, obviously. But if I see, like, my friends playing a certain game, I'll be like, oh, that looks cool, and I'll do, like, more research into it and see if I like that, and then I'll play with them.
So, are we gonna go on to the next question, or...
We could always come back to it.
Okay. Next question. You get every new console ever released, or will be released, but you can only smell your grandmother's perfume.
What?
So, you get any and every console ever released. So, the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One X, you know, whatever. Nintendo Switch. But you always smell your grandmother's perfume. Like, that's the only thing you can smell.
Ooh,
Like, you
there's a
breathe
lot
in, and
of...
it's your grandmother's perfume.
You know, I'm not gonna push the button because there are a lot of different scents for perfumes, and I am not willing to take that gamble.
Well, what is your grandmother's perfume?
I have no idea.
that.
That's the thing. It's been forever since I've seen any of my grandmas, so I am not gonna push that button. I am not taking that gamble.
Yeah, think like flowery patchouli.
Yeah, but see, knowing my luck, it won't be that easy. Repeated smack.
Okay, Hero?
Okay, so
There it
I
is.
can smell. But the smell is only grandma's perfume. That does raise the question: how strong?
It's just,
Because-
it's what you smell. Not strong, but it's not light.
No, that does matter because when I smell perfume, I also get how strong it is, and that can give me a headache.
That's why I don't
Depending on
like cleaning
strong it is.
chemicals.
Yeah,
I get
and,
headaches if
okay,
it's too strong.
But going on the same note, I'm not gonna push it up because honestly, I like being able to smell different things and know what's going on. And if I'm ever in a situation, I like to know if there's gas leak going on,
Right?
Right.
or be able to know if something's burning. Yeah, it'd be awesome to have all the new stuff, but I mean, my scent is important. And besides, everything I would be eating would taste like grandma's perfume. No, thank you.
Okay. Enrich isn't back yet, right?
Yes, he is.
Hello.
No,
Oh,
he just
is.
came back.
Okay. So, did you get that question?
Well, I don't think
I
you did.
didn't. Is it? So
No.
I can smell grandma's perfume, and that's it. I didn't know the other half.
You get all new game consoles when they release.
For as long as you're on this earth.
But you cannot. But you can only smell grandma's perfume.
Right.
I probably want to push the button. Main reason is
would've
like
wouldn't.
I want it because I like earning what I receive. So if I get a console, just getting something free doesn't have the same thing of saving up and buying it and then debating is it something I need right then and there. Sort of, oh,
Satisfactory feeling.
That's very true.
unless I want to press the button.
Okay.
Ow!
Renegade?
You know, the thing about going last in these kind of things is, one, Hero's in front of me, so he basically explains the entire thing, so I gotta say nothing.
Just wait, he
And
won't
two,
be
I can
getting
just make
anxious
mine short
anymore.
and sweet.
Wait till I'm the one behind.
Because
it.
at first I
Oh,
was going to push the button, but then Hero went into that long thing, and I was like, oh yeah, that is true.
You're gonna have to learn to start thinking for yourself.
Well, it's just, I hear him speaking, and I'm just like, oh man, this man talks a lot of sense.
Looking at
about
you,
politics.
Wii U. God damn it, lost soul.
Could you imagine me as a politician or just as a lawyer? I would drive everybody
No.
nuts in the room.
You'd say a lot of stuff and be like, yes, 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 yes. We have no clue what he's saying.
Please stop him. Silence him. Give him a cookie,
So
give
you
him something.
would not push the button?
Yeah, because I would eventually get tired of smelling my grandmother's perfume.
Yep.
Actually, after a while, you will become acclimated to that where you won't even smell it much anymore. But the other point I was getting at as well, most of our taste comes from smell,
Right.
and so
Smell
ultimately
it.
everything I'll be tasting
Taste it.
would be just like that.
Instead of smelling your grandma, oh my god, I'm stopping that sentence there.
Please shut the hell up.
Okay. Next question. I
I
only
don't-
have 2 more.
This may be
Okay,
your shortest
so-
one yet.
You find your perfect match in life, your perfect mate, the love of your life, your true love, but you can only use discount knockoff controllers for games that have sticky buttons and sometimes don't work for the rest of your life on Earth. Would you push the button?
You know,
So you find the love of your life, but it's sticky, broken
you-
controllers.
you
and
deal
that
with
sometimes don't work.
janky, fucked up controllers that make you wonder why the hell this is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally push the button. Because, you know, in my opinion, you know, the last relationship I was in, actually, the one prior to that, I didn't even care, you know, if I was even playing games. There were sometimes I wouldn't even play games and whatnot. Because there's, you know, happiness and joy and stuff like that you can get from, you know, other people than, you know, just playing games. So I think ow! Sorry, I'm getting smacked
got
around
hit.
at the moment in the process. I would rather take, you know, I would take that and deal with the janky, messed up controllers because that's something I can deal with over time. And then be able to change button layouts and things like that to stuff where I really don't use it much. Yeah, I will push the button. I can deal with that.
Aw. Okay, Hero, your turn. I
I
like
wanna-
this question because it's about love.
And we
I
all
wanna
see a softer side of Salt.
I just like how you phrase it, because it's about love.
It's
Oh
about
my god, would you
love.
back off me, Fluffy? God dang it.
But he loves you.
So
Can you
Hero,
feel-
would you would
No.
not push the button?
Yes, I would not push it.
Okay.
It's a Not so
Why?
much 2H thing. The why? I was getting there. You don't have to ask the why with me. You should know this by now. I give it involuntarily, or actually voluntarily.
Why?
Sorry. Why? I'm very particular about my stuff. I like my stuff clean and organized. And if I'm playing with something that is sticky and doesn't work half the time, why am I bothering with it? I like things to be neat, organized, clean, especially when it's my stuff, something that I've taken care of. I mean, this is something I spent my money on. I want it in nice, good working condition, and not with all its perks and personality. Now, if it's mine and it becomes that way, different story. But where everything I get now is that way, and there's no way around it other than not pressing the button. I will not press the button. And besides, there's more than one person that's right for me.
Right.
So, just because she's right there right now doesn't mean she's it and I have to press the button just so I can have the love. I can find another girl and still keep my stuff.
Okay.
Look, I love you, but a minor inconvenience is just too high. A price. You know what? You know
Actually,
what?
no, there are people. There are no. Believe it or not, there are people who are that shallow where they are so fixated on their goal or what they want in someone, or they want someone to make X amount of money. If you don't fit that criteria, they won't even take a second look at you.
Well, those people are just too high maintenance. I'm kidding,
Well, they
by
can
the
even
way.
come across as low maintenance, but they are so particular about everything. In me,
I'm sensing deja vu.
Deja vu.
this is my stuff. I want my stuff to be nice, and that to me is not a sacrifice worth making. Just so I can be with
Okay.
someone, because I feel like I would be settling and sacrificing another part of me, and I don't settle.
I mean, and that's cool. Standing up for what you believe in. No more sticky controllers. Rich, it's your turn.
Yes, and those people are called dun butts.
Could you repeat the question? I want to
Okay.
get full grasp of it.
You find your perfect match, your one true love, your perfect mate in life, but you can only use discount knockoff controllers for your games that have sticky buttons and sometimes don't work for the rest of your life. Would you push the button?
I would not push the button. My logic behind this is there is no such thing as a true soulmate. There's no one out there in the world that is perfect. Thus, for the first half of us being invalid, there's no point pushing the button if there's no perfect person. But if I want to push the button because of that,
Keep it PG-13. We are PG-13. Oh well, I'm not.
Yeah.
I try.
No,
I really try,
that is
but everyone
fine.
knows I'm not PG-13.
You can't be when you want to be.
Yeah.
and that is the answer I'm giving, is because there is truly no true soulmate. Thus,
Okay.
pushing the button, that person would, I guess in this way, could come into existence, but part of the relationship is overcoming the differences, which makes you change and grow, and become more of who you need to become. Unless I want to push the button.
Okay. Renegade.
Oh, sorry. Focused on something.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, I would push the button in a gosh dang heartbeat.
Aww.
At least I'm not alone. At least I'm not alone.
Because
mean,
I am
yeah.
a
Oh, there's
hopeless
nothing.
romantic.
Aww.
He said it, not me. Wow, that got philosophical there.
Between me and Rich, yeah, but you philosophical and stuff like that.
I
I
mean,
am
Yeah,
taking
that
a
went very
philosophy
differently
class.
than I thought it would.
I am taking a philosophy class. So I'm gonna think of things
if I had, this is the dream girl that I have in my mind right now. But if I had her, screw video games.
Right?
Games just they're just a way to pass time when there's nothing else around.
Or your perfect mate is into video games.
Double whammy.
I mean, it's possible.
Oh, I know.
Wait. I just thought of a loophole.
Oh god, it's too late. You already answered.
No! You gave your answer, sir.
No. I'm still sticking with my answer.
Nope. Let him give it. Let him give his answer before you get this loophole. We're never gonna have the end of this question. I have cheated death twice in this area. Oh my god. Sorry.
And he's limping away.
Yeah, I am too. Continue with your
Okay.
answer, sir.
Yes.
Oh, I was basically done.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Rich.
Oh, hey, Dayor.
So,
Yeah,
Oh,
where's
are
the
you
loophole?
serious?
I would have to deal with sticky buttons that before the person might
That inhale though.
perfect mate could buy the controllers in perfect conditions.
Hey, I'm over here.
Again, a loophole.
So he would
But that's
push the
fine.
button then if she bought the controllers.
But you
Buddy.
wouldn't be able to use that controller because it says you can only use, not you can only buy.
True.
She
So
kept
what's
it
that?
okay.
Why are
She's
you
so-
down here?
Oh.
Why are you down
she
here?
counteracts your loophole.
She's been talking too much to
mean-
us. You, Ryan, I swear you're part of the problem here.
I know, yes, he is.
I'm gonna hate to see his
I know how
questions. I'm
these
gonna
guys
hate to see
think
his
now.
The
questions.
reason why the questions are like this.
Oh,
Let the
hey,
record show.
hey.
I told you guys I was an evil queen.
Now you've shown your true colors.
You're sure.
Hey, why are we fighting down there? Why are we fighting in a constant place we lose
never
health?
knew.
Okay.
Because
The next
I'm not
question, shall
losing
we?
I
health.
have my last question and then we're done. You can transport yourself into any video game reality, but that's the only way you can level up in video games. You can
Loophole for a
transport yourself
loophole.
into any video game reality, but that's the only way you can level up in video games is if you do it yourself physically.
Ooh.
But you would get to be in any video game reality ever.
But the only way you can level up is in real life.
Is if you do it yourself in the game.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is assuming you're a character with like the same amount of base like weapons and powers or whatever. Solved.
This is probably the only question I'm actually slightly confused with. It was just with
And you're dead.
well, that answers
You
my
killed it with
question.
confusion.
Oh god.
Super
What are you
effective.
confused about?
I don't know. It just seemed like I don't know. It just the second part just went right over my head, much like my life.
Okay, so like okay, say you could transport say you do push the button and you can transport into any video game reality and you transport it into the Monster Hunter world. You would transport in and you would have all the weapons and all the like the armor and stuff like that and you know whatever. But that's the only way you can level up in Monster Hunter world. So you would have to physically go in there and level up. Would you push the button? You could see it like in real life. It would be a reality you could transport into.
So for some reason, I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind was when I watched Ordinal Scale.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind when you started explaining that again. And I think
know.
Hero and I think Hero may know what I mean on that if he's seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I have seen the trailer for it, so I'm aware of what Ordinal Scale is about. It's the augmented
Oh,
reality.
okay. Then I feel like that is somewhat what you're saying to me.
I've seen it before. I know what you're talking about.
I feel I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that's what she's meaning in a sense. That's just how I don't. Confusion is winning. Confusion has somehow won this one. I don't know why it seems so confusing.
I don't even understand why you're
I
confused.
don't
Like,
know
you can-
either. I truly don't know either. Okay, I'm okay.
transport-
I'm just gonna I honestly I'm gonna put this last. I'm just gonna throw myself on last just so I can probably get a better understanding of what you mean from what other people say.
Okay.
Because I don't know
Okay,
why the
Hero.
fuck I'm so confused.
Hero, explain it to us.
Thank you. I need a smart person.
I can throw myself in maybe any game that I want, any game reality. But I have to play the game in order for my character to level up.
Yes.
I can't sit passively comfortably in my bedroom or wherever I'm playing my games at and level up that way. I literally have to put myself. So basically, you're asking me to play the new Jumanji movie.
Right.
Oh man.
But, like, you wouldn't be as helpless as Jumanji people. Like,
No,
You'd be like-
obviously not. But
Right.
the way you're phrasing your question is sounds like you based it off of the new Jumanji movie, where they're in that game and they have to play the game in order for them to level up. And so, in a sense, I'm basically playing a game where I'm in control of the character. So I'm basically playing an awesome augmented virtual reality game without all the virtual reality headset stuff on there.
right.
But that does raise the question: if I die in the game, do I die in real life? Because
God
if that
damn it.
is that is a thing, I will not press the button. Okay,
How do we
so
know
if that
this
is
is
a
going to
thing,
come up?
if that is a thing, I would not press the button. But if it isn't a thing, then I would, and that's how I'm going to answer it.
Okay,
God damn
it
it.
isn't. Okay, for further clarification, you
No,
can die multiple times and you won't die in real life.
So there's
I've
no
already
effect
gave
on
that-
your
It's
there's
like-
no effect on your human body.
I already
Right, yeah.
answered. I already answered. Just
To
let
be
it
fair,
be.
he did.
Russ
Okay.
would
I
just say
already
when his answer came, he would then press the button.
Yep. How you presented it to me, that's how I answered it.
I thought I died again.
Okay. So, Hero would probably push the button.
With that
yes,
mental
it's-
intention, he would.
Option doesn't exist, so he would push the button.
No, that's
Rich?
before you clarified it, so it's very conditional, and that's how it's going to stand.
Okay,
change it on
okay.
Dang.
God, you and your goddamn condition. There's a conditional in every episode, by the way.
Every
You had to do
episode at
one,
least
of
once.
course, on the last question.
I almost got away with it. Like,
I
I
If it
know.
almost
wasn't
got
for
out of
that
here
meddling,
scot-free.
if it wasn't for that meddling loopholes.
Rich,
What if
Your
that's the
turn.
button? I practically live in video games and actually experience what I want to experience. Yes, I'll push that button. Because I often wonder, what if we like being a game and just boom, eyeball my hand, or cast magic and do all that stuff? That's what we're not free to do. Actually experience it firsthand. Not through virtual reality, not through augmented reality, but I'm there doing it all while living the story that I can enjoy.
Mhm.
I'll push that button.
Cool. Renegade.
Okay, when I heard this question, my mind immediately went to this anime called Konosuba, which I love so much, and I would love to be in that. Because that's basically what it is. They go and, like, their life is just an ordinary video game. I'd love to be
Exactly.
it. And they, like, had skills they could level up.
Exactly.
So I would definitely push that button.
Okay, Salt.
Now that I actually understand the question and still have no idea why the fuck I was so goddamn confused,
It's because it's insult.
I really don't know why I was so confused. That was the only thing I'm like, what? Yes, I would push the button. Because, if you were given the opportunity to go experience something, and to be able to, physically level up through your own actions, instead of being able to just sit and do it through, the use of what we're doing now, you would be out of your mind to turn down that opportunity to grow as a character, quotes around that, by doing it yourself instead of... Please tell Renegade what? Sorry, I got so distracted by that. But yeah, I would rather go do it myself and then to sit and then just do it the way we are now, do what we're doing. It would be a lot more entertaining and enjoyable.
Seems like we
Yeah.
need to go watch Ready Player One.
Oh god. I kind of actually want to watch that. I don't know why I said kinda. Oh,
Ready
by the
Player
way,
One
I
is-
would, okay, I have a message, Renegade. I have a message for you from Lost Soul.
Okay, go.
Explosions. Explosion.
Yes! Mega mean!
That one went over my head too.
Explosion!
That one went over my head too, but okay.
Oh, yes. I
I'm
love
finally
this
getting to
person.
read the comments.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. If you just sit and
I know.
watch this after it's up, you will see why I was laughing for no apparent reason.
Please write a 2-page essay on the prompt. Yes.
Jesus, now you're
Alright,
reading them.
Valentine, do you have anything else you want to ask
Wait, hold
us?
on, Rich missed one question.
No.
Yeah, Rich
thought
missed
Rich missed
one
one
question. He did. I don't remember
Oh,
which question
right,
that
right,
was.
right. Oh, I have to pull it up again.
I don't remember what question that
Okay,
was
hold
though. Thank you, thank
it
you.
was-
The perfume one?
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
that
so.
one.
No.
Yes, yeah.
No.
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 It was the
No,
one
it
before
was-
that.
You get a new release before everyone else, but you always have to play alone. No multiplayer, only offline campaign.
That was it.
Yeah.
So I get every new release?
Yes, but you have to play by yourself.
Nah.
Nope.
That was a fast
Nope.
response.
Well, just thinking about it. If it's a solo game, it's no big problem. But with multiplayer aspect, I probably end up playing with my friends. Because those multiplayer. But
Oh,
there's
that's
some
not
games
how it
that the
is.
multiplayer is sort of forced in.
How
that
many
you
games
can't
have
avoid.
multiplayer?
Thus, I have to be forever a solo player, be like Kirito. But I'd rather just play with friends and have fun and goof off with people. Because that's sort of who I am. So I want to press the button.
Okay. There we go.
That was an interesting series of questions.
Thanks. I told you they were hard.
Hard.
Okay, sir. I am a simple man, some things just go over my head unless I can physically see the question themselves. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to have an explanation to every single fucking question you say.
And why?
Yeah, I would kill you. I would kill you.
Remember, by Tuesday morning.
Oh god.
By Tuesday morning, 9 a.m.
You have 1 week.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, by the way, I feel like next Tuesday, if that's fine with everybody, we should probably end up doing the third part.
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
Sure.
Alright, we'll figure out between me and Rich who's going to be the next question asker.
Question asker.
Moderator.
Actually,
The host.
oh yeah, this stream will actually be up. It won't like maybe 30 minutes or so, an hour at most. You'll be able to watch the entire stream. But you actually did catch the late end, pretty much the end of the stream there, David. But to be fair, I think you would enjoy this. There was a lot of random commentary and shit that was going on. Unfortunately to say, we didn't really have a set. Oh, we kind of did have a set time for that. Yeah, I'm now losing my track of words and repeating things. I'm
Oh,
so
he missed
distracted
the
by
Kung
that
Fu
cat in the
Bob
background.
reference.
I miss a lot of things. Better late than never. Yeah, fair point, but that's extremely late there, Soul.
And oh yes, for those of you who are watching this, we have recently created a Twitter page, and so you can follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter page is at @ChillersSalty, or you can search for us by name SaltyChillersEntertainment, and we'll pop up for you there. And if you want to communicate with us there some more, feel free to send us a tweet, and I will see you there.
What?
as
Don't
always-
hey me or whatever.
And so, thank everybody for joining in during the live stream, and this will always be up for a replay to come back and watch the laughs. And so, this is Herodarkness.
It's a Soul Logic.
This is Rush Nimbus.
This is Valentine.
And this is Red Renegade.
Wait a second. Did the teacher take out what? Did the who's the teacher? Wait, we were supposed to take attendance. Oh God, I'm so confused.
Okay, wait, quickly. Here.
Stay salty.
Hey, don't take my line. If you guys have any questions or future topics, events, things like that you want us to do, again, just hit us up on our Twitter page, and we will take that into consideration depending on what it is and how difficult it is, and depending on, you know, our plans, things like that. We will try to get that to you, and I'm slowly actually working on a video now as I speak. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm slowly trying to get everything put together with everything I need, and that hopefully should be up no more than a week from now. If I can just get these other two people to do that one simple task that I asked, then this could be up so much sooner. Anyway.
Overreaching hero.
Bitter much?
Nope.
Salty?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty guys, but if you enjoyed the stream, you know, again, as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you later. And as always guys, stay salty.